Again, is it me?
Yeah. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first workshop of BlockBash 2024, the hackathon about blockchain. Today's session is going to be taken by Bandhul Bansal, who is the founder of Crewsphere ICP Hub India, and he is currently expanding the footprint of ICP in the Indian subcontinent. Bandhul is a seasoned entrepreneur who has worked with 200 plus companies like JP Morgan, ICICI Bank, Aave, Polygon, and a lot more during his journey. Bandhul is a serial speaker at institutes like IITs, IIMs, and other tier 1 institutions. So today's session is gonna be about what you're gonna submit and what the judges are expecting out of your submission and what are the best practices to get your ideas at the top. So Bandhul, why don't you go ahead and the stage is all yours.
Thank you, Rico. Thank you, Adarsh, for introducing me. And thank you for hosting this again for us. And it's a pleasure working with you always. So, guys, so BlockBash is all about building new products and building the hackathon. That's why we launched a hackathon with Hackers, where we wanted to empower the young minds of the country via this hackathon. So, the idea is very clear with this hackathon that we want to increase the blockchain participation in the country via various activities, right? So, a brief about Crewsphere. So we are doing activation for ICP, which is Internet Computer Protocol in India, via various activities such as, workshops, boot camps, hackathons, college committees, and then, working with governments to have a huge ecosystem here. We have touched base with approximately 20,000 people. And now these 20,000 people need product to use. That is the purpose of this hackathon, right? So via all the activities, we had, for example, we are working with government of Punjab, and so in our last hackathon series, there was one project who was working on this medical records on blockchain and how we can create medical IDs on blockchain. And we connected them with the government. Now they are working with the government to solve this problem at a scale, right, with the Punjab government. So we are working with a lot of VCs. We are working alongside, and they have money that they want to deploy in India, right, via these entrepreneurs. And that is the purpose of this hackathon. That's why we wanted to run a professional hackathon where you people can join in and build products, not just as a, just for winning this hackathon, but with a greater vision that you want to build a enterprise out of it, or you want to solve the problem at a scale, and you want to build your own startup, via this. So this is the purpose of this hackathon. So the rules are very clear. Adarsh and Rico and Hackers has already shared the rules with you guys, that we are looking for serious candidates who want to work full time, with their builds and with their projects, and they want to pursue with this post this hackathon as well. Obviously, we will extend our support to those builders as well, and I'll come to that later in a minute. Uh, Right. So the idea here is that, we build all these products and we do it. So, in this hackathon, the rules are very simple, right? That you should be working on this project full time. You should have a team with you. And then the blockchain that you want to use should be ICP again, because again, ICP is one of the best platforms. That's one of the reasons. The other reason is ICP is funding this, and we have the ecosystem to support you guys beyond this as well. So, as an entrepreneur, the biggest opportunity is once or you ride the initial waves while making anything big. So, the people who shifted team, they are multi-billionaires now. The people who switched to Solana because Ethereum has the scaling problem, or Polygon, they made a huge project out of it. So ICP is the next stage, because again, ICP is the only project that is making everything online, right? So we have a clear philosophy that we want to take everything on chain. And with CKBTC and CKEs, now we have the opportunity where we can interact with Bitcoin chain, Ethereum chain, and ICP chain simultaneously without any bridges, without any risks of getting hacked. And so this is a huge opportunity that needs to be solved. So ICP can be a true L0, if we have to call it that. And we can create a wholesome ecosystem where three of these chains can interact. And obviously, there are a lot more new opportunities that are coming in that we can expect from this, and that are here to stay. So you can always catch up with these opportunities. So once you build in this hackathon and once you win it, then the next stage would be where we will be incubating you as an entrepreneur, as a startup. So we are also starting our own incubator. So post this hackathon, you will get your prize money, and the hackathon doesn't end there, right? So your journey as an entrepreneur starts at the end of this hackathon, right? So we will help you out with mentorship, with networking, with funding, right? We can give you initial non-dilutive grants, and then post we will try to catch up you with VCs and VC consortiums or angel consortiums who will be helping you out in this journey. So one of the angel consortium, we have also created our own angel consortium, which is called Crewsphere Angel Network, and we'll connect you with these angel networks so that you can raise money if required, or the VC consortiums, right? Apart from the ICP's grant pool that we have access to. Other than that, we are also talking to other stakeholders. For example, we are working on a program called Creator Incubator and all the influencers so that we can help you out with the marketing as well. And we can do other things as well. So this is one more thing where we can help you out there. And so marketing is another thing that we can help you out. Network is another thing. Money is the third thing. Then we are also signing MOUs with a lot of exchanges and market makers so that we can help you with the token release at the very end of the stage. So this is a funnel where you can come in as a builder and you can walk out as an entrepreneur. If you are if you are dedicated enough, if you are hungry enough to capture on this opportunity, then we have crafted a whole roadmap for you. The first part of this, the roadmap is actually this hackathon with hackers, but later on you have a lot of opportunities that are obviously incubator for us, and that's why I feel like it's a great opportunity for you guys to cash in and to build your products out there and to build out the products that are actually required in the market, right? So we can take any questions if you have any questions, so feel free to ask any questions that you want to ask in the session. Do we have any questions by far?
I don't see any
Rico,
questions
Adarsh?
yet, but guys, you can put it in the Q&A session section or in the chat as well. Feel free.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
just
so
typing
if
in
you
the
have any questions or you want to discuss anything, just put it out in the chat. Yeah. So yes, guys. So this is all about it. So again, the vision with this is to build something that lasts, and it was a huge success. And approximately 4,000 builders across the country participated in it, and we got a very good response from it. So we have one question. Is the project supposed to work on testnet or mainnet also? You can deploy your project on the mainnet directly, so that won't be an issue for you because deploying your project on mainnet is very simple in ICP. You just need to have cycles, which is like which is like the gas fees that is required to put your projects on chain. But again, we will provide you with the cycles as you build your project. So first of all, you can build your project on your local host, and once it's there, then we will give you cycles so that you can deploy it on mainnet also. So yes, the projects have to be on mainnet.
There
Both
is another.
and one more requirement, the both front end and the back end has to be on mainnet. So you cannot just put the front end on ICP and the back end is on if it's not on ICP, then we won't consider it. So you have to put your front end and back end on ICP. Yes, Adarsh.
There's a question. Is there any specific tech stack required?
So
Maybe.
ICP has its own tech stack called Motoko, but again, if you know Rust, you can build on Rust as well, and Rust is compatible with ICP, so you can deploy your projects from Rust to directly to ICP, so that won't be an issue. So we have Rust, then we have obviously Motoko, our own language, and then we have who are majorly used.
There's another question. It's a little longer one. Hi, sir. Why do we need everything stored in blockchain nowadays? Means there are many types of data which do not require blockchain. People nowadays are storing irrelevant data which doesn't require blockchain.
very nice question. When we talk about everything on chain, people do ask this is why do we need everything on chain, right? So let's take example of Ethereum. Now, Ethereum has done wonderful, and for 2016 it was way ahead of its time, right? A very great project, and I'm a big fan of Ethereum. But the problem with Ethereum is Ethereum only stores the financial data on chain. The rest of everything is on the Web2 platform. And you will be surprised, approximately 90% of the nodes running Ethereum are run on AWS. Almost all of their big websites, you can call it Uniswap, Aave, are hosted on AWS. So tomorrow, if Ethereum posted a risk towards Amazon, then Amazon can shut down almost 90% of Ethereum's nodes, and almost all of their DeFi ecosystem, they can shut them down right away. They just have to pull out a plug. This is the problem that we are solving with ICP, because again, the fight of the blockchain sector is that it's competing with the Web2 sector, and sooner or later it will become so much bigger that it will be a threat to the Web2 ecosystem. Then we need some technologies that can solve these problems, and that can overcome the Web2 supremacy that they have on the architecture side, right, on the backend side. To solve this problem, the ICP comes handy. That's why I'm very bullish on ICP, not because I'm working with ICP. Right? I work with Polygon very closely. I've worked with Nishal very closely. You can see my videos on Vazir's channel like 3 years back. I've done interviews with Nishal as well, Sandeep as well. I worked with almost 200 blockchain projects, I have experience of 8 years in the industry. I've worked with everybody. So it's not like that currently I'm working with ICP and I'm representing ICP. That's why I'm talking good about them. They're actually solving a big problem that we don't see today. But in 5 years down the line, this will be a prominent problem that the Web2 players will feel threatened and they will try to shut everything down. And once they come for this, then we should have a solution that can handle this problem. So ICP is that solution, right? So that's why the front end, the websites, all the computational power, everything is decentralized and everything can be stored on chain, which is a big update. And in the next 5 years, if the Web2 platforms actually came forward for us, then ICP will be used because ICP will be the only solution that people would have. So yeah.
Oh, that is really
I hope I've
inspiring to
answered your
hear.
questions. If I haven't, please, yeah, you can ask, you can cross question as well, right? Feel free to do that as well, right? If you're not satisfied, yeah. What is the
Cool.
next question?
So I have this from Gopu again. I am presently enrolled in Ryzen platform ICP bootcamp. There is a mini
Mhm.
hackathon, and can I submit the same project there also?
No, Gopu. So we have a clear policy, that you this should be your first hackathon. And if you are currently participating in any ICP hackathon at this point of time, there's no fun in participating in two hackathons. So Gulshan is a very close friend, and if you're working with Ryzen, you will unlock the same opportunities that you will unlock here. So either you go with them or either you stay here. Participating with same project in two hackathons won't make any sense because ultimately the project has to come to us only.
Cool. Again, there is somebody who's raising their hand. Arindam, let me allow him to talk.
Yeah, please.
Okay. Arindam, you have access to talk.
I think he doesn't yet. I'm gonna give him access
Okay.
again. Arindam, you have received an invite from me, so if you need to accept that, there's gonna be a pop-up and you need to accept that pop-up.
I think
I
he
think
dropped.
he dropped off probably.
Yeah, there's a glitch from him.
Yeah, and if you guys have any other
No
questions,
worries.
feel free to drop them in the Q&A section and Bandhu can take them up.
Well, we need a little more excitement in you guys because again, we are not just looking for hackers. We are looking for the entrepreneurs who are building for tomorrow. And this opportunity can unlock the next billion-dollar opportunities for you. And I've seen a lot of people rising from this community as well to in the next run. So bull run is just round the corner, and we are seeing that the market is heating up with prices and everything. So building a product at this point of time will capture you the best results probably out there. So I believe this is the right time to be excited about hackathons. And again, with a platform like Hacker Earth, it's a great thing that you can explore, and it's a big thing that you need to know that this can go around.
Yeah, there's one more question in the chat and one more in the Q&A section. So the chat question says, what type of
Mhm.
data can the canister store, canister storage?
So Canister can store any kind of data, like whatever you want. So it can be a website, it can be a backend canisters, and then you can store some files on it as well. And the good thing about it thing is that in ICP the canisters are open-ended. For example, one canister can interact with other canisters as well, or with the outer world with HTTP output. That means all the canisters can interact with each other, and you can have access to infinite data, because again you can put different types of data in different canisters and then they can interact with each other. So this is a huge opportunity that you can explore. It's not possible with any other blockchain that you can do HTTP out calls. And though I'm not a developer myself, uh, but at the same time, I've seen products, that were not possible in the Ethereum or Polygon or Solana ecosystem before, and are very much possible on the ICP ecosystem as of now because of the canister thing. That's why we don't call them smart contracts, because smart contracts are closed-ended. That is, they cannot interact with the outer world via HTTP out calls or with other smart contracts. It's very difficult for two smart contracts to interact with each other. While in ICP, it's designed in such a way that it can interact with either themselves or with the outer world also. Thank you, Rico, for dropping out a Telegram. So, guys, if you are working in the space, so do join our Telegram. There are like giveaways there, then there are a lot of information discussions there, and you can meet with other peer groups as well. So, if you have any questions, feel free to ask there as well.
And just one more question in the Q&A section, which says, is it possible to make a multi-branch chain like Ethereum, etc., or a single chain? I want to make a branch chain.
Yeah. So, for example, you can create your own subsets or your own chain in the ICP ecosystem. It's very much possible. You can create your own sidechain within the ICP ecosystem. So, subnets are possible in ICP, so that won't be an issue.
Right. So do we have any more question from the audience? If you have any question, please, as usual, feel free to drop them in the Q&A and we'll take them up.
I think there's no more questions.
Done. Uh, anything else, Adarsh or Rico, that you wanted to discuss?
I think this is a good start, and we will upload this video on our HackerEarth site very soon. Second thing is we also want to inform everyone that stay in touch, and we will announce a few more smaller challenges for you to take in. And we have Shiv here who will be a mentor while this entire journey happens. And feel free to reach us on Telegram as well. If there's any questions, feel free to reach out, and we'll we'll make sure that we try to get you help on that front. Yeah, I think that's all. I think we can give people back 20 minutes of their time. And yeah, thank you very much, Bandhul. Really appreciate
Thank you.
Your time here, and it was really inspiring. Even I was thinking of participating. for a moment.
Uh,
Yeah, it's been a while that I did not. So, I was just wondering if I could also make something out. Yeah, thank you very
no,
much for
you're
that.
most welcome, Adarsh. Please join.
Thank
Thank,
you, everyone. Thank you,
thank
Bandhul.
you guys for dialing in. Thanks a lot. It was great chatting up with you. Bye bye. Have a nice day.
Thank
Bye,
you.
everyone.
Bye.